Hey everybody, Ian back here today, Entertainment Examiner, back with Kyle again.
Hello.
We are here to do a couple of different reviews for you. We're going to be reviewing this past Sunday's Oscar cast and review the surprise Best Picture winner, Moonlight.
Surprise in a couple different ways.
A couple different ways. Second way, not like the first. So, yeah, let's go ahead and start off with the Oscar cast and we can end with the Best Picture winner.
Okay.
It was a long show.
It was. They decided to dump all the clips back again this year.
I like that.
I do too.
I personally like when they show you the clips of the nominated films because a lot of these movies are teeny tiny. Like, you gotta drive hundreds of miles if you live in a rural area like I do to go see them. And
yes, because Columbus is 100 miles away.
that's not that. No. But they're, you gotta seek them out.
Yes, they don't come right to your lap.
No, they don't. No.
But it's a good chance. I mean, you obviously don't get to see the full performance, but you do get to see enough of it that it makes the case for if they should have been nominated or not.
It does.
Let alone whether they should win or not. The winning part, you kind of have to see the whole movie and get the whole thing, but at least you can get a taste of what it is that they saw in it originally. I liked Jimmy Kimmel.
I did too. I
did.
thought he was one of the better hosts they've had in recent years.
He wasn't. He was dry.
Yep.
Which is always good.
Yep.
He was funny.
He was funny.
He made the right amount of jokes.
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think he got too political, but I think he picked on stuff that people would know about. And I don't think the Oscars everyone thought it was going to be one big politics fest, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't.
They touched on a few things, but it wasn't.
And you're going to get that with literally anything now.
Right.
You can't swing a dead cat and not get something. I loved the set.
I did too.
I thought the set was.
I love the beads with the Oscar statuettes and the beads.
Yeah, I did as well.
Mm-hmm.
But then.
Oh, the end.
So I mean, for 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
It was proceeding just right on track.
Very good show.
Right on track. And about 12:10.
12:10.
They're getting around for to award the Best Picture nominee.
Yeah, it was a great Bonnie and Clyde reunion. Here comes Warren Beatty. Here comes Faye Dunaway. Screen legends.
I mean,
both Oscar winners. It
was built up a great thing.
Great reunion, and then
all hell broke loose.
It did. I was doing a live Facebook video at the time, and my mouth kind of dropped because I'm saying, it's 12:10 a.m.
Actually, I believe what you were saying was we're going to be doing 3 unboxing videos, so you should watch that. And in the middle of it, you were watching the TV, and
yes,
all hell was breaking loose on stage, and you kind of clammed up a little bit.
I did, because I looked up and I saw someone holding a card that said "Best Picture, Moonlight," and I'm like,
okay.
That's right. So after I picked my jaw off.
By the way, in case you didn't watch it, La La Land was announced as the Best Picture nominee.
There was a screw up.
A little bit. They actually read the Best Actress card for the previous award, which was
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. So it literally said Emma Stone, La La Land, and then down at the very bottom it said Best Actress.
You realize if they'd have flipped Best Actor and Actress, the Best Picture winner would have been Manchester by the Sea.
Oh yeah.
So
there you go.
That'd have been even more of a shocker than
La La Land.
Because Moonlight was actually, a lot of people were saying that would be like the dark horse if the La La Land didn't win.
And it was. It turned out that it was. So anyway, one of the more exciting Oscar telecasts that we've ever really any award show.
Never anything like that before.
And so I think there's going to be a little bit of a rewriting of the policy and maybe
the Academy and PricewaterhouseCoopers are not
having a little bit of a discussion.
They're not friends right now, let's just say, but
who knows? In a year's time, all may be forgiven. I think we should start writing the jokes for next year's Oscar telecast.
Oh yeah, if Jimmy Kimmel comes back, he already blames Steve Harvey for it.
Well, I mean, anyway, so let's get into Moonlight.
Yeah, let's do this. This is a coming-of-age story set in 3 parts, directed by Barry Jenkins, who also won for adapted screenplay. And it tells the story of a black kid growing up in the drug-addled streets of Miami, and his life. And it's not a good one.
No, it's not.
It's terrible, actually.
And it was interesting. Barry Jenkins, when they had Naomi Harris, who plays the mother, who is a drug addict. his mother, Barry Jenkins' mother, was a drug addict, and when they went to film the scene, they filmed all of her scenes in over a three-day period, and he said that it was an incredibly difficult 3 days to get through, just because it brought up so many different memories, and basically was able to turn his life around and get out of that, and I really think that informs the movie.
Yes.
And while he didn't write the original play, I do think that Black, or Chiron is his given name, but Black is his nickname, is kind of him in a way.
It's very autobiographical.
Exactly. Again, but not his story.
No,
sort of not his story, but
most of it
but
is.
very autobiographical in that sense.
I like the way the movie was shot. I thought there were some interesting camera tricks. I don't want to say
it gave it an immediacy.
It did. It was very upfront and in your face.
Yeah, instead of just back and observant, it was very involved in the storytelling.
Yeah.
And the cinematography, you were talking about, this is all kind of cinematography, but we were commenting on the colors, just the deep colors
that
were
just come
used in
through,
it.
Blues and pinks and
greens
and yellows, all sorts of, like when he's the bus station, there's yellows and blues there, and
so it was a very kind of saturated color, but there were times that it was very unsaturated, and so it was jumping back and forth between those two.
Definitely should talk about Mahershala Ali.
Oh, very much so.
One supporting actor, very deservingly so, for his very brief but great performance.
Yeah, he's only in the first third, literally the third of the movie.
Right, he plays a drug dealer who takes
Little is his nickname.
Little is his nickname. We'll call him that because it's set into 3 chapters. Little into as his own because his mother's a drug addict and he takes this boy in, and his girlfriend, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Girlfriend.
Good girlfriend, Janelle Monáe, who is also terrific in Hidden Figures. If you didn't see that, she really takes him in and gives him a home when his mother is kind of going off the rails. So.
Mm-hmm. Some very brief scenes, not that long, but they very much.
It's much different than anything I've seen him in, though. The only thing I've really seen him in is House of Cards. But it's kind of a complete 180 from House of Cards.
Exactly, and it's just that kind of internal acting that really only movies can get. You can't get that on stage. You can't get that even like old time, if you were doing radio back then, whatever. It's very specific, very visual kind of acting.
I do want to give the Academy credit for honoring this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're very stingy and very kind of upper in their choices. They don't go for the they don't go for the edgier film. They didn't go for Pulp Fiction when they went for Forrest Gump. They didn't go for Social Network when they went for King's Speech. They go for the kind of...
I'm still protesting that one.
They kind of go for the safe films, if you will. Kind of this is a nice movie. Well, this year they didn't do that. Moonlight is a complicated story, messy story about a young gay black man. And him finding himself and discovering himself and finding his way in life from this terrible life that he had when he was young. And I give credit to the Academy for honoring this film because it's a brave film, it's a great film, and it's not when they could have gone to La La Land, which is a very safe, old style Hollywood great film, but it's very safe, for the Academy, and they could have gone that way, but they didn't.
Nope.
And I commend them for that.
Yeah, so
taking a chance this time. It's 2017, but 89 years in. But
hey, well there you go.
I think a lot of it's because Cheryl Boone Isaacs expanded the Academy invites last year.
I think so.
With when the Oscars So White thing went,
infusing a new life into.
Yeah, I think they need that. I think you're seeing with the Oscars, you don't see sweeps anymore.
No, you don't.
You haven't really seen a sweep since The Return of the King, The Lord of the Rings.
No.
Which was every category, that was in 2003.
Yeah.
So
13 years later,
you would honor. I mean, Moonlight, La La Land, Manchester, Hacksaw Ridge got a couple Arrival got sound editing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I mean, I think it's nice that they're doing that now. It makes it kind of hard for someone like me who likes to predict and make a ballot when they start throwing the kind of the wrench in what you think is going to be a sweep for one movie, but it turns out not to be.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So Moonlight.
Moonlight.
I just read that because it won the Oscar, it's starting to go back into movie theaters.
Yes, I think 1,500. It's even coming here.
Is it coming here?
It is coming here.
Then go see it if you want
Definitely.
something that is not on your normal kind of path on life. You want to get into somebody else's life and kind of see how it affects them. And,
right.
I think this is a great movie to really kind of see somebody else's take on life.
Right, exactly.
That you may not get.
That you maybe it's somebody that or maybe it's somebody like you don't know.
Yeah,
and I think that's a great part of it. Even if you don't think you can identify with the characters, you can.
Yeah.
Trust me, you can.
Yeah.
Because Barry Jenkins writes these characters very alive and real and relatable.
Mm-hmm. I think so too.
I think so. Okay, well, thank
Excellent.
you guys. Thank you, Kyle, again for joining me.
Thanks so much.
Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.